Alright, so I skipped that again. Welcome to Divinity, Original Sin. Click anywhere on the ground and hold the left mouse button continuously to begin exploring. What is with these pictures? These look nothing like my guys. Alright, let's explore the boat real quick, see if there's anything over here. No? Alright. That is badass. Look at... She's just got lightning coming off of her all the time. Just like, unlimited power.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Indeed. That's a resurrection. Staff of Magus. Launch a magic missile from your staff that deals blah blah blah. Battering ram, melee power stance, and dust devil. What do you do? Teleportation, slow current, bitter cold, staff of magic, summon ice elemental, not using that for a while. Resurrect scroll. Alright. I'm gonna play as Effort for most of the time because I don't really like I always play as my fighters. Always. Fighter is my favorite class, no matter what.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
I think I have to give that to Kia. She. Salute the dead man. Take. Found a book. Open your inventory. Let's read it. Shall we? Rejoice! For the statues have granted my wish. The whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly, so before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If the experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Wow. This dude jumped off a cliff. Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things. Oh, that was her saying that. I should have done like a woman's voice. Pure madness. How can someone be so utterly naive? Agreed. Call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind. Pragmatic. Another word for assholes. What's in here? Nothing! What about in here? Nothing! We're starting out good, guys. We found a dead guy that believed he can fly. And we're getting crates that open to nothing. Alright. Let's go over here, shall we?
Curses upon them, source hunters! Secure the stone! I'll deal with these rats.
Goddess be with you, master!
Your master's gonna die, dude.
Rise, arise, drawn forth from blood. I bid you aid me.
Oh, that might be a bit of a problem. And then he runs away. Really? I know about the combat in this game. Alright, let's start. Let's do a little bit of a charge. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to turn. Alright, well, whatever. Slow current. Bitter cold. Have some bitter cold. Chill. How'd that feel? Alright, well, next turn, I guess. Missed! I want to see an instant replay of that. Oh, God. No! Oh. Watch out, guys. We got a badass over here. Excuse me, sir. Knife. Press Alt to highlight objects.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Access the optional tutorial by entering the dungeon. Nah, we don't need that. I don't need an alternate tutorial. Is there anything over here? Let's see. Hello?
Oh, mighty ocean, how I pine for thee. Hear a shell's lament. Yield me unto the water.
Okay. So this game is having me talk to a shell. I've had games that made me talk to birds. A barrel at one point. But never a shell. This is new. This is definitely new. Look, look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer. Who are you, good sir? Call me Ishmashell, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native tender water. You say you are doomed? My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot noses have held me up against their dirty little ears only to claim they can hear the ocean? Of course they can hear, the brats. We are on the very edge of the... We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, which embraces I so desperately long for. So it's the sea's embrace that you long for? Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me towards the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength can lease, in treasure long sunk I will grant thee. Seems strange that you could talk. Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of the nearest fur. You don't seem to remember the past very fondly. Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes, but your existence is one of misery. She becomes a lethargic harpy. Oh, I remember the ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces and the sun bleached dead married children. All I've seen, alive alone, alas. What do you say, kind knights? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea so he may yield to you long-lost treasure? You know what? Effet was kind of a kind soul. He did go around murdering a lot of people, but that was his past. He changed. So, kindness is its own reward, and then there's promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea. Agreed. Let's send him alone. Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me with the might of your sea-bound pitch.
The sea. The sea. I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Hold on. He can't throw himself in the sea, but he can throw a chest out of the fucking water? Not gonna question it, there's loot. 52 gold, okay. And a very crappy wooden shield. Thanks, this This is the greatest treasure ever, you stupid fucker. Almost wasn't worth killing my voice to do your voice. Anyways, we continue on. See, it's always a good thing to go and explore. You need to explore every once in a while. Like, what's down here? I see a waterfall. Some fishing nets. And a door. Can I 3 it? No. Can I whirlwind it? Alright. Well, I guess that's that. Can't do anything with that. Is there anything in here? I will be back for you. Oh, hold on.
Let's have another drink while we still can.
To your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes. Goes down as smooth as burning needles. But I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammered than an anvil.